How is everyone? I know it's early or late. Good morning. Good morning. Don't y'all hate when y'all kids come in the room and tell y'all they need something in the morning? Cameron tried me a few minutes ago talking about he needs some money in the morning. So here I go. I'm going to the ATM. I know it's not safe, but I'm going because I don't want to hear his mouth in the morning. Now, remind you, he have known this shit for 2 weeks now. And he just now saying something, talking about he forgot. It is what it is. Good morning, Ashton. Good morning, TRG. Y'all, now the last time I checked, let me put the seatbelt on because this thing gonna ding me to death. But the last time I checked, domestic violence month is October, not March. Why is all this coming up now? Now, I will say this. From coming from a person that has been through domestic violence, I understand, all the things that are attached to it. But people wouldn't know about your experience if you did not tell them. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, Pretty Kimmy, she's been trending for a couple of weeks now. And I think that when the video was released and played of her, interview, that was nothing but pure fuck shit, if you ask me. Nothing but fuck shit. Because what did that have to do with anything? Nothing. It had nothing to do with nothing. And for the mere fact that you got people trying to clown her over her experiences, let me tell y'all something. At least she's still on this side of the dirt to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? At least she's still alive to share her story with the world, and maybe it would perhaps touch someone, another female that's going, or male, that's going through the same situation. So all of this trying to shame her with the facts of her life, and then they say that she said that she's gone and she's not coming back. Well, that's her right. That's her choice. She could do that. But don't let this situation be the reason, because you're still allowed to talk about it. See, that's the bigger picture. We're not talking about the shit that's being said, whether people believe it or not. Because hell, you have had motherfuckers that come out and holler about, oh, Bama girl lied about being burned. I ain't seen a motherfucker burn, which was a motherfucking lie. But anyway, you can't shame me with my experiences. And you goddamn sure can't run me off because of it. Now, I don't know how long ago this was that it happened to her or whatever, but I'm sure that she has learned to compartmentalize and not be so triggered when people are talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I can remember I did a live and I was up there, it was a panel full of women that had gone through domestic violence situations, and we were up there just talking about it. And I think it was that time that Ness No Mess was up there. I was up there talking about it, and a few others. But everybody was up there talking about their accounts. I don't understand what the gag is supposed to be. Because one thing about domestic violence is not funny. It's not fun to have to go through. It's nothing to laugh and joke and play about, be so nonchalant and cavalier about the situation. Because at the end of the day, in those situations, you could lose your life. Hold on, y'all. I'm at the ATM. But yeah, it's no laughing matter. I understand where Pretty Kimmy has been. But what I don't get is they tell me that she married the guy anyway. Girl, hold on. Because it ain't no way in hell I'm finna marry anybody that been beating on my ass and that's been beating on my ass and I don't love him. We don't have nothing. Why? Girl, why? For what? Now that's the part that I can understand, but shit, people marry people for, just cause it's Tuesday nowadays. Hey, Miss Playphone. Exactly. A lot of people have been fools for love. But hell, she ain't even love the man now. She ain't love the man, so she say she didn't love him. So that was a complete waste of time. Now, one thing I will say, I won't say that you won't hit me, because you might. You might. But I bet not get up. During my domestic violence situation, that was an isolated incident. That was with my very first boyfriend. And I haven't been in his presence alone since that night. So maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Like I said, this is not the month of domestic violence. Why people are talking about it now and all up in arms about it, people having panel after panel after panel about it, it makes absolutely no sense to me. None. And and you know what, I will say this, maybe she is triggered. Maybe she is. Now, people, go through different things and cope with different things differently. As far as I'm concerned, like me and my situation, and hell, I got to get up and look at these scars on me every single day. And it's like I'm not harping on it, and I never did. I never harped on it. Hell, before I came on here and talked to you guys about it, I had never spoken to anybody about it. Never. Just openly having a conversation about domestic violence. No. But for whatever reason, I was compelled during that moment, and that's what I did. One thing about it, for the mere fact that people are trying to clown the situation. And then too, this is YouTube. People gonna talk about this shit until they get tired and then the next subject come up. This is the fickleness of YouTube. This portion of it anyway. So I'm not surprised. Kimmy girl, don't let this shit bother you, honey. You've been hitting links, baby. Continue to hit the link and move on with your life. You have a life to move on with. It could have been the other way. Everybody looking at the damn trees. Look at the forest. Look at the bigger picture. Because she could have been dead. There are thousands of women out here that wish they had listened to somebody, anybody. You know, wish they had taken somebody's advice. Don't do that. You know, look. And then some of them suffer in silence. They don't tell anybody what they're going through. That wasn't my case because, hell, like I said, it was an isolated incident. Why? And I hope this exit is not blocked off. Oh, they working on it right now. But yeah, I said, you know, the whole situation is disgusting, really. Oh, Lord. And for the mere fact people sitting around talking about it for shits and giggles baffles me. And then 9 times out of 10, the people that are in the chat dragging her or trying to have a comment about her experience and her life, half of them hoes probably got knocked beside the head a time or two too. And if it wasn't funny then, the shit damn sure ain't funny now when another sister going through it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not for me to get. It's not for me to understand. But this is just pure foolishness right here now. What's that, mama? It was just as disgusting. It was. I agree. But what you can't expect anything more out of people that get joy out of doing the fuck shit. You know, they get off by doing that. They have a whole climax by doing that shit. But yeah, I agree. And you know what? People have to live and they have to learn. And one thing I will say, a lot of people say, oh, you can't make friends on YouTube. Yes, you can. You just have to heed the telltale signs. I was listening to Funky Dineva's interview with Melanie Holt tonight, and she has a new single out, and it's called Telltale Signs. You have to be able to heed and see that shit and recognize it for what it is and quit ignoring the motherfucking signs. When the ain't shit bitch is in your presence, you'll figure that shit out unless you just don't want to. No matter who's saying what, because you be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, when in actuality, a lot of people don't even deserve your benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you have to say, fuck them niggas. That's what you have to say. And mean it. You have to say, fuck them niggas. Cause that's what the hell they saying about you. Fuck you. You ain't shit, bitch. Look at what time is it? What time? Oh, 1:26. Oh. And Pizarro, leave me out of your damn commentary, boo. Leave me out of your motherfucking commentary. I get the analogy, I get the comparison that you were trying to make, but girl, keep me out the shit. Keep me out of the shit. One thing about it, you have to live and you have to learn. And trust, I have done that. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Got this one of the longest lights in Jacksonville. But yeah, I really just came live so y'all could ride to the ATM with me, honey. Just in case something had happened, I could be screaming and kicking and fighting like a motherfucker because I left the pistol in the house. I left the gun in the house. And I ain't want to have to be out here in this car kicking and screaming trying to fight a motherfucker because they trying to rob me at the ATM. Let me see, I'm almost back at the house. And y'all know I gotta figure out what the hell going on with StreamYard. StreamYard is fucking up. It was malfunctioning all day yesterday because I was trying to go live earlier tonight. I'm like, damn, what's going on with StreamYard? Because I want to have a very open conversation about, you know, all the fuck shit that's been going on. But when in actuality, when you deal with this type of nigga down here on YouTube, child, nothing surprises me. Nothing, you know, I'm not wowed by anything. Okay, y'all, I am back at the house. Thank y'all for taking this little short ride with me. I'm gonna go live to later on today. Maybe stream y'all to get her motherfucking act together, and we can come down here and laugh and kick the bobo like we usually do. Other than that, y'all have a good morning. Champagne, honey. Hey, mama. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, honey. Yes. One thing about it, especially as it pertains to domestic violence, you don't have control over what another person will or may do. You just don't. This shit gonna pop up out. It's gonna happen when it happens. Like for me, let me just say for me, I had no idea that I was about to be damn near. I had no idea. Had I known that shit, I would have never gotten in the car. You couldn't have paid me enough money to get in that damn car. Had I known that the rest of my night was going to be pure torture, I wouldn't have. If I could rewind the hands of time, I would go back to the very moment that I decided to get my ass in that damn car. That's what I would go back to. And this whole situation will be played out totally different. You know what I'm saying? But because we don't have that ability, we're not able to do that. It is what it is. And so, for me, because I am a survivor of it, I have a first cousin that wasn't so fortunate. I have a first cousin that was shot dead in front of her kids. So, I mean, that could have been me. That could have been me. So when people speak on domestic violence and try to make a mockery of it, thinking about it, it makes my blood boil. It really does. But then when you think about the people that are actually saying the shit, you have to think about them and their character and their moral compass. That's what you have to think about. But anyway, we'll talk more about it later on today, child. I'm going in and work on StreamYard later and see what the hell going on with that girl. See what she doing, honey. See what she giving. Maybe later on today she tired today. So maybe because she been locked up. They had her locked up down here around home YouTube. So I'm gonna see if she feeling better later on today. Other than that, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be blessed and have a good night.